to talk today about gratitude, and specifically how gratitude applies to recovery. Now, we all know that gratitude is important, right? It's one of those things that everybody knows we should be practicing and we should kind of have a part of our lives, but there's not a lot of people that practice this consciously on a daily basis. Now, if you are one of those people, then that's great. But if you're one of those people that thinks about it sometimes or maybe does it once a year, then it's time to start adding this into your daily life. And there's so many reasons why. And it's backed up by so many different communities in so many different ways. Practicing gratitude reduces stress, reduces anxiety, and it makes you more positive. It also works through some of the resentments or regrets that you have in your life and makes it so you can be more happy in general and more empathetic to others. Now, those are all things that we all want and that would benefit all of us, but specifically when you're going through a really hard time or trying to get through an addiction, those things are crucial, and those things can make a difference in between you failing and succeeding. So, this is something that I want us all to think about, kind of getting into our daily practice and becoming a kind of a habit in our lives. And I know this is hard sometimes, especially if you're going through a really rough time. I kind of work with two types of people and two types of clients I feel like come up most. One is that it's such a rough time and there's so many issues and so many struggles and really big and legitimate struggles that it's hard to come up with things that are positive and things that you're grateful for. You know, maybe your relationship is really struggling, or you're struggling with work, or you're out of work, or you can't even leave your house. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on there that make it really hard to be grateful. On the other hand, the other client that I see a lot is that there's a lot of things in their lives that are going really well, and they feel guilty for having so many struggles, or they feel guilty for still being unhappy. Now, practicing gratitude is important for both of those types of people and everyone in between. It's not meant to be judgmental. It's meant to just be accepting and open and really kind of loving to yourself and your situation and really looking for things that are positive and that you are happy about. Now, those could be really small. You know, those could be items. Those could be your bed or your pillow or coffee that you had this morning. You know, they could be really little things. They could be people in your life that you're grateful for. They could be conversations. They could be little interactions. Maybe someone was nice to you on the bus, or, you know, maybe you went to a movie that you really liked. They can be really pretty small and seemingly insignificant things, but if we take time to really think about them and appreciate them, then it does make a difference, and it starts to kind of channel your brain to think about and focus on more positive things. And while that seems small in the moment, the impacts of that are huge, especially if you make that a habit. So my challenge for you this week is every day think of 3 to 5 things that happened in the last 24 hours, so the past day, that you are really grateful for. Now, like I said, those can be small, those can be really anything you want, but consciously think about 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for within the past day. Now, it's easy to do this in the morning. You can write it down on a piece of paper, you can jot it down on your phone, but really think of, and if you can think of more than 5, that's great, but really think about them and remember what it was like. Remember what it was like when you were having that conversation, or when something made you smile or something made you laugh. Bring back that feeling and really think about what that was like. So practice this and see what you think. I would love to hear how it goes. I would also love to hear right now what you guys are grateful for. What things in your life do you value and make you happy? Feel free to comment below and let us know, what are you grateful for?